All right, we starting off with a rumor because I know y'all love some fucking Dragon Ball. Quick update, my manager says that I get to work this Friday. Oh my God, Ronan, why are you here? Ronan, you supposed to be at work. Let me check. Didn't you say you start on Monday? Now you said you start on Friday? Hey, you sure you got a job? I'm not gonna hold you. I ain't never heard of anybody who started a job on a Friday. Nigga, you going to work for one day and then you get the weekend off? What? You sure you got a job, Ronan? Why are you here? Oh my God. This nigga called out to see the stream. This is crazy. This is fucking insane. Must be an orientation. Why wasn't your orientation on Monday? This man said, I'm going to work on Monday. This motherfucker's a liar, dude. Anyways, I know y'all like Dragon Ball. They say Tommy from Martin, they ain't got no job. I know y'all are big fans in the chat of the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero shit. So I was actually searching the Reddit's, the subreddit for gaming leaks and rumors. Take it with a grain of salt. This is just a rumor. I don't know what this person's source is, but let's get into it. We got some stuff with Dragon Ball. So apparently Dragon Ball Sparking Zero's producer, Jun Futari, has reportedly revealed that it won't include a split screen mode like older Budokai Tenkaichi games. Do y'all care? I don't really feel like this is a big deal to me. I wasn't trying to, y'all niggas ain't coming over my house. I don't care about split screen. Leaving it up to online play for friends to fight one another. Other more details from that same source include the local split screen mode will ultimately not be available, not due to the developers, but because of the issues related to Sony and Microsoft, making split screen adaptation complicated. Wait, what? What issues do Sony and Microsoft have that limit split screen? They're trying to find a solution, but for now, there won't be split screen, possibly due to Sony and Microsoft policies favoring the sale of more consoles. I'm confused on that. Characters from Dragon Ball GT will be included, possibly in the base roster or as DLC. The game will also include fusions Gogeta, Vegito, and Gotenks. I mean, I feel like I believe this. GT characters are going to be there. I don't believe that it's going to be in the base roster, though. I feel like they're going to try to charge you for Super Saiyan 4, Goku, and Vegeta. I don't see that being part of the base game. That's going to be $20. A complete story mode will be present following and evolving from Tenkaichi 3. Hopefully it's like an original storyline. The game looks too ambitious to not have local co-op, so it'll make sense. Ambitious? I don't think you're using the right word, Ronan. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, maybe you need to go to orientation. I don't know. I wouldn't call Dragon Ball Sparking Zero ambitious. It looks more like fan service than anything, which is nothing wrong with, because I think this is what the fans want. They just want another Tenkaichi, but I wouldn't call it ambitious. This nigga gonna be at fucking GameStop telling some soccer mom, yeah, this is an ambitious Dragon Ball. It looks like every other Dragon Ball game, it just got better graphics. Like, outfits can deteriorate during fights, and fights are designed to be longer than old ones. Damn, so be prepared to basically tear your palm up spinning your analog stick. You know, a good AI that'll do my coding homework? Nah. Why don't you want to learn? They did just come out with an AI that can write code. I forgot the name of it if you Google it, but I think it's like in beta. It's not in access to everybody. Why are you taking coding classes if you're not gonna learn it though? That's the better question. My analog is gonna be fine. The most ambitious thing about it is that it's fusing Raging Blast and Tenkaichi. Yeah, like I wouldn't call this ambitious. This is more like fan service. But yeah, that's a couple things that I have for it. I'm gonna be honest. These rumors seem plausible. I don't see anything extreme in here, but none of it's like confirmed. So take it with a grain of salt. Also, this is Reddit. You know, niggas got neck beards on there. What else I got for ya? Something about Gears of War. People Can Fly may be working on a PvP focused Gears of War game. What did they make again? I know this. I've heard the studio. What have they made? Let's see, games. People Can Fly. What up, though, Ranchi? DD2 is amazing, by the way. It is. They made Bulletstorm VR. Did they make Bulletstorm? They did make Bulletstorm. I just see Bulletstorm VR. I'm gonna assume they made Bulletable. Anyways, let's see. People Can Fly may be working on a brand new PvP focused Gears of War game with Microsoft. That's interesting that they're titling it that way. That makes me think there will be no story mode included. Like it'll just be a straight, maybe like free to play multiplayer Gears game. I don't know. According to job listings for the position of senior level designer at People Can Fly, the studio appears to be working on a PvP shooter in partnership with Microsoft, suggesting that it may be a brand new Gears of War spinoff. As per listing, People Can Fly is working on a game tentatively titled Project Maverick in collaboration with Microsoft. It is yet to be announced a AAA game that is being developed by the studio's European and North American teams. The game is being developed in Unreal Engine 5. Candidates for the position are expected to have experience in level design, both practice and theory, choke points, routes, lines of sight, engagement distances. Man, Activision needs to put up a job listing for niggas who know how to make maps with proper choke points and shit and routes. Because God knows Call of Duty maps have been ass for like the last 5 years. They're also expected to be experienced in working with a shooter genre and in creating PvP maps. All this points towards a new Gears of War spinoff that focuses on multiplayer, specifically PvP. I disagree with that. I don't feel like that points towards Gears of War. All this points to is they're working on a new AAA multiplayer shooter. But like, unless there's something specific and related to Gears of War, I don't understand. Just because it's Microsoft, like it could be something new. People Can Fly is not new to the Gears of War series. The studio has previously worked on Gears of War Oh, they made Judgment? Yuck. That's the worst in the series. Fuck that. I hope it's not a Gears of War game. It was released in North America and Australia on March 19, 2013, and in Europe, March 2016, serving as a prequel to the Gears of War series. Yeah, like it was like, for those who didn't play Judgment, the story starred Beard. Who the fuck wanted to play? I'd rather have played a story starring one of the Carmines. It focuses on Damus Beard, Augustus Cole, and their squad Kilo, who were on trial for disobeying orders. This shit was gross, and the multiplayer was ass. As for the next mainline entry in the Gears of War franchise, Windows Central editor and the Xbox 2 podcast co-host Jez Cordonev reported some time ago that he's heard some impressive things about what the coalition has been working on in regards to the Gears of War series. That's what I like to hear right there. Although, you gotta take it with a grain of salt because the Xbox 2 podcast is a Xbox biased podcast, so they're gonna hype shit up regardless. Like, I seen the most biased bullshit ass tweet the other day. And like, I wanted to co-sign it because it was a black dude, but the gist, and I'm paraphrasing. Let me know if y'all seen this on your For You page. He said something along the lines that he's like, people have to understand games like Starfield, Skyrim, Dragon's Dogma 2, Elden Ring. He was listing like a bunch of RPGs and Fallout. They're games that you're supposed to take your time, indulge yourself in the world, and really get to immerse yourself in the characters and the mechanics. It's not meant to be sped run like multiplayer games, something like that. It was something, and like it was real. But he said classic games like, and then he started the sentence with Starfield. I'm like, Starfield? I don't even like Skyrim, but I'm gonna give you all that because most people love it. Don't put Starfield in the same conversation as Skyrim, Elden Ring, Dragon's Dogma 2. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like, that's the type of shit like, what are you talking about? But yeah, that's you gotta be careful. I don't know. I like that they're saying they're hearing impressive things, but at the same time, it's an Xbox biased podcast. It's not like it's coming from the GI podcast where I would like to think that we're unbiased and we like everything. To me, it's wild that people just I'm just gonna do a PlayStation podcast. Like it's already like a limited amount of like gaming news, but you're gonna only limit yourself to Xbox news or PlayStation. That's wild to me. Like, just talk games. But hopefully it turns out good. I don't believe this shit. They're working on another Gears of War. Like, why the fuck, if they're working on another mainline entry Gears of War game, why would they make a spin-off game too? And especially when the series is already on its last legs, in my opinion. That last Gears did not hit like I thought it would. The story wasn't that great. You still got the old characters, Marcus, Cole, all of them saving the day, because the new characters just, they're not sticking. Yeah, the multiplayer didn't really hit. Like, it was like, like, let's just make sure the next Gears actually sticks its landing instead of doing a spinoff. But I would take this with a grain of salt. This article is bullshit. It does not confirm they're working on a new Gears of War. It just confirms they're working on a new multiplayer game. This could be anything, and I would hope Microsoft would want something new. What else I got for y'all? Oh, Sonic. When we get in a record playthrough, ask Ace. And Sonic news. Oh, it got taken down. I was gonna actually link it in here. I wasn't gonna play it. So, I mean, I can explain this without reading the article because I've seen this one already. So apparently, Sega is working on a battle royale-esque Fall Guys clone type of game called Sonic Toys Party, I believe. Horrible name.
Resub make me happy.
Horrible
Sort
name.
of like when Rouge the Bat throws it back.
Shout out to Donatello with the sub. Horrible name. And it literally looks like Fall Guys, but with like a Sonic twist. I'm not gonna lie, I wish I could show the gameplay. It actually doesn't look bad. If it's a free-to-play game, I would try it. It's clearly inspired by Fall Guys, but then it has like Sonic elements with like the loop-de-loops and like the speed and the racing and shit like that. I feel like from the trailer that it leaked, there's a trailer that actually leaked online. You might be able to find it, but I think it got taken down judging by this shit. I'm not gonna play it on stream. So if you want to look it up, feel free. Like the gameplay looked okay. It's just as long as they're not charging for that. They're better be off to trying to entering party animals and gang beast type genre for me. You mean Stumble Bros? Poor Sonic, man. They keep whoring this shit out. So I seen the trailer. This shit is real. It's only a matter of time before Sega comes out and announces this game now that people know it's coming.
Hey, Sonic, if you're watching this stream, just know someone subscribed. That means you have to answer my FaceTime call.
Yo, shout out to Modern Day Age with the sub. I appreciate it. This is perfect because we're talking about Sonic. So we'll see when this shit comes out again, when it finally comes out.
You resubbing. This money helps keep.
Yo, shout out to Inhuman Line with the sub. Shout out to the 400 we already got in here. Final Fantasy IX is rumored to be having a remake. It's getting rumored remakes here. The director of Final Fantasy XIV has sparked some renewed rumors of a Final Fantasy IX remake. Has anybody in the chat played Final Fantasy IX? I'm not gonna lie, this is the one I skipped, so I'm not familiar with it. Do people love this game? Like, what's the consensus from the FF community? Are y'all fucking with Final Fantasy IX? Do you want to see a remake? I'm gonna be honest, if they remake one, I'd rather see 8. Squall with the gun. With the gun blade. I love 9. So explain to me, because I'm ignorant. What made 9 special to y'all? Final Fantasy XIV director Yoshida announced Final Fantasy IX themed extras for the collector's edition and digital collector's edition of Final Fantasy XIV expansion, including Final Fantasy IX's Arc Summon as Final Fantasy XIV's Mount and Wind Up Princess. It's the best one. That's a bold statement. So basically, they're dropping items inside of this shit. The combat and the story worked so well together. Final Fantasy IX remake rumors have swirled around Square Enix ever since the unannounced game emerged as part of the 2021 NVIDIA leak of upcoming titles. Oh, there was a leak about this shit. The list confirmed legit by NVIDIA, but potentially outdated, includes a number of Square Enix games the company has either announced a release since the Chrono Cross remaster, Kingdom Hearts 4, and of course Final Fantasy 7 remake for PC. However, Final Fantasy 9 remake and the Final Fantasy Tactics, both of which are leaked on the games, have yet. Oh, they're remaking Final Fantasy Tactics. Sweet.
Shout out to that nigga in the chat.
Shout out to Malik the Refreak with the sub. Appreciate it.
So you a real ass nigga for that, my nigga.
While I'm not excited for Final Fantasy 9 specifically, it's nice to see Square Enix doing literally anything. Literally anything. I don't know. I feel like people are kind of split down the middle about Final Fantasy Rebirth. It seems like people either love or hate that game. I was reading like a lot of reviews yesterday, and a lot of people hate that game. Did you hear about the Will Smith game that got canned? Yeah, we talked about that on stream like last week. In the defense of Will Smith, the way those are, if you actually read the articles, the way they positioned it, it's not a Will Smith game. It was a mobile zombie survival game published by some Chinese publisher. It looked pretty mid, and it looks like Will Smith took a check to be one of the characters in the game. And because he's the most famous person in the game, obviously they're going to use him to promote it. But it wasn't a Will Smith video game. Like, I watched footage of it. You said Will Smith didn't even, yeah, he just like lended his face to it. But unfortunately, because there's a celebrity tied to it, they're going to say it's the Will Smith video. It really wasn't, though. He's just an NPC in the game. People were review bombing Rebirth. Metacritic came in and removed them. Yeah, a lot of people were complaining about the mini games. They weren't big fans of it. Rather than the Final Fantasy, Yoda instead has teased a crossover event between. He said, shut up, maybe, maybe not. The emergence runners, but that hasn't stopped fans from getting about excited. This is yapping. This ain't nothing. This ain't nothing. Mobile zombie game. Not surprised it canned. They already got the Bad Boys video game. Yeah, the real Will Smith video game. What else I got for y'all? Shit, I don't even know what this is. Professional Baseball Spirits. I don't know why. Is there a trailer for this? Professional Baseball Spirits 2024-25 is built on Unreal Engine. Oh, a new baseball game. Is there a trailer for it? Oh, here it is. Any baseball fans in the chat? New baseball game on the rise. Unreal Engine 5.
もうすべてが現実と一緒ぐらいじゃないのかってぐらい。
すっごいリアルだなと思って。
Can we get closed caption? Damn, I can't get this shit in English. Damn. Well, let's just see if there's gameplay. Hey, whoa, what are you doing? How you doing, dude? How you fucking doing? Gameplay. MLB is currently the only... Yeah, MLB show is good. I always hear good shit about it. Is this only for the Japanese league? E-Baseball Engine. Visually, it looks good. Play and feel it. Professional Baseball Spirits coming to PS5 and Steam. I wonder what makes this different. I wish this was Konami. Konami. Oh, it's a Konami game. Let me see. What is this shit? Professional Baseball Spirits is built on the Unreal Engine and Konami's next generation baseball engine, E-Baseball Engine, and will support up to 4 players offline and 2 players online multiplayer. Unreal Engine provides the game's next... Yeah, we know. E-Baseball Engine creates a greater sense of immersion inside of the stadium via the various motions of the players and realistic stereo sound. According to Konami, the engine takes baseball games to the next level by producing all the motions and sounds from inside the stadium, including the trajectory of the struck ball, the players' frantic movements, and the wild crowds. Additionally, using laser scanning technology, Konami was able to precisely measure the surrounding geometry of each stadium to recreate accurate stadium models within the game. Oh my god, it's gonna have the accurate amount of polygons for the fucking stadium, guys. Holy bugs.
Sub, you've got one.
Yo, shout out to Slouch with the sub. Appreciate it. MLB might actually have some competition.
Dumbasses to me.
I'm halfway interested. It's been a while since we've seen a new... Like, why can't we get this... Mate, why don't y'all make a basketball game? Make a E-Basketball Machine engine. Interesting. X Defiant. All right. I can summarize this article without even reading this shit. I know this one. So, over the weekend, an article came out from Insider Gaming, and they claim they had an inside source, a developer, that leaked some info on why X Defiant has not came out. Because you may not be interested in it, but a lot of people are actually really looking forward to this game. Especially Call of Duty heads, they really love this shit. Like, I know personal people that are super excited about this game. I'm not gonna lie, I was looking forward to it like a little bit, just as like a free-to-play shooter to just hop on with the community or whatever. So, Insider Gaming claims that a developer reached out and leaked info and said the reason that this game has not came out, the game is done. The issue is, the developer says Ubisoft wants it to be a shitty COD clone. They want more features in the game that resemble Call of Duty. And every time they add something to the game, it breaks something else inside of the game. So then they got to resubmit it, or they got to fix the bugs, resubmit it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're creating issues that don't need to be there by trying to shoehorn. Basically, it sounds like the classic case of the artists have a vision, but the suits are not respecting it. They want it to be like Call of Duty. And if this is true, this is wild, because it's like, yo, Ubisoft, did you play Modern Warfare 3? That game fucking sucks. Why would you want to be like, this is the best time not to be like Call of Duty? So that was the rumor that came out of Insider Gaming. That came out like Saturday. Literally like Sunday, somebody who works at Ubisoft came out and was like, nah, that's not true. And in the spirit of transparency, it's important we come out and let people know that this article is a lie. So then people were calling out the suits, basically saying that, oh, you're only transparent when an article comes out stating why the game is not out, instead of being transparent about why the game isn't actually out. So basically Ubisoft is just getting shit on again. It's a shame too, like, cause like, I'm not gonna lie, I just did not expect X Defiant to get this amount of love, but people really love the beta. And Ubisoft had a real good chance to make some money with a free-to-play game and some skins. Lord knows they need it. It'll help supplement their other games. And the shit just isn't coming out. I'm leaning towards like, because this is really he say versus she say, I'm leaning towards more towards like the original article. Like, if it's not true, why did you wait this long to come out and say something? Like, what? Okay, if my thing is like, if it's not true, if that article is not true, and you guys are not fucking up what the developers want to do, why not state the real reason the game is not out? All he said basically, nah, real shit, everyone's tired of COD, there's just no good alternatives. This is the perfect time for X Defiant to come out. The floor is wide open for them. The red carpet has been rolled out. My thing is, like, if it's not true, why not state the real reason? Instead of just being like, oh, this article isn't true. Now it's back to radio silence. The Diddler's crazy. Batman. Exactly. The game was supposed to come out like a year ago. Even the beta felt done. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how y'all felt, but I felt like the beta was done. They just needed to tweak some things in terms of balancing, add some more content. I don't know what the fuck is going on, man. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this one plays out. I don't know. Is this game ever coming out? Just for your information, nothing about our delay is due to any new features, Ruben wrote. In fact, not much has changed from a gameplay standpoint. The delay has been due to the tech issues we've talked about. What the fuck tech issues are you having? Why don't you state them? This is mad defensive. Just for your information, very sassy, very sassy. They could have done live updates that way. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. They could have left the beta out and just did live updates. I think the community would have been happy. As a grown man, what are your political thoughts on the state of hip hop and what party do you pledge your allegiance to? We are not pledging our allegiance to the Diddler army. We're not. Batman needs to get him. Only Ubisoft could fix XDefiant from the original alpha. Saying FYI means he's capping. Yeah, that's why I say I'm leaning towards, I feel like the original article is true. And they're just butthurt that a developer came out and leaked the info. Because in the original article, the developer's name is not stated. It says in the article, in exchange for protecting that person's anonymity, basically keeping them anonymous, here's what they told us. For your information. Like that shit is hella on. Yo, these niggas have not said nothing about this game for the past year on where it's at. You get called out and then you finally come out and the first thing you say, for your information, that shit is hella unprofessional. All you had to say is, hey, this article is not true. What's really going on is X, Y, and Z. We're shooting for this release date. Yeah, no PR training. And that's, so it makes me think the original article is true. More drama, super sassy. More drama, Dragon's Dogma 2 mods, undercut. So for those playing on PC that was worried about the microtransactions, although they don't really bother the game, there are mods out now that give you unlimited teleporting crystals, unlimited save spots. They've modded the fuck out this game. I think there's a mod that gives you unlimited stamina too. So any problems, if you're at least you're on PC with the game, I know there's a mod that improves the FPS too, the frames. They probably feel like if they say what the tech issues are, it'll cause panic. I'm genuinely curious, what are the tech issues? Because XDefiant doesn't even look like a next-gen game. That looks like a game that's running on Unreal Engine 4. That is not running on 5 or some older Ubisoft engine. It's not even like a current-gen graphic game. So what are the tech issues? Just download WeMod, completely bypasses microtransactions. Yeah, the one thing I will agree with the Dragon Dogma shit, the one save slot is fucking stupid. I think the microtransactions were blown out of proportions. Even like being able to customize your character, it costs like 500 RC, which is easy to get in the game. But I do feel like that's a fair criticism. The performance and the save slots are fucking stupid. The stamina mod gonna be clutch, but the rest isn't needed in my opinion. Yeah, 2024 is kind of crazy. And we only in March, Were the microtransactions only on PC? I'm not sure. I think they're on console too. I don't know. I never seen no microtransactions, so I don't know. What I did see is an interesting tweet from a wannabe YouTuber. Fucking one of those people that likes to just start drama and shit. And basically, I guess he got some info from a reviewer that basically said that the reviewers were aware of the microtransactions in the game. I was not aware of the microtransactions in the game. So like, I guess it was stated in the review guide, but like okay, so two things, right? In the image, he's like, it was in the review guide. The reviewers knew they were lying to us about the trying to paint an image, right? It was in the review guide, but here's the issue. I cannot speak for any other reviewer, but I can speak for myself. And I probably could speak for like JG and Ethos who've gotten early copies of games too. When you get early copies of games, they usually send the game code and a review guide to teach you how to play the game. But if you review games professionally for a living, there is a 99% chance you are not reading that. I didn't read the review. How long have I been doing this? 17 years? I've never read a review guide in my 17 years. I've played so many fucking games. Why would I read a review guide? I just want to play we open the email, we get the code, and we go play the game. So then like it was at the very bottom so like that's the reason I think that a lot of people didn't report on it. But I guess it's easier to, just tell a lie. Like, motherfuckers were aware of this shit, bruh. That's like reading a class syllabus. Yeah. So like apparently it was at the very bottom and it was in very small. So even if you did read the review guide, you had to like squint to find that shit. But I'm telling you right now, nobody, I could take an educated guess, no professional reviewer is reading a review guide. I can tell you for damn sure I've never read one. I don't know what the point of that shit is. What's the name? Yeah, motherfuckers are just trying to push an agenda. I'm like, come on, let's do some critical thinking here. Devil May Cry and Resident Evil 4 had microtransactions and no one cried about it. Well, here's the thing that I've noticed about the internet. Like one person will cry about something, and if it gains some traction, other people will cry about it because it gains. It's just impression farming, and I first noticed this. If you go back and listen to the podcast, I first noticed this with Anthem. Fucking Anthem had a lot of problems, but you would have thought Anthem was the worst game of all time. Yeah, they pick and choose, bro, and it's really based off the impressions that you can get. Ever since Anthem came out, people pick and choose what they want to go after.
Black Acid Bay.
Yo, shout out to Sirius with the Black with the sub. I appreciate it. Let's see. Mass Effect news. Got some Mass Effect news for y'all. An update on the new Mass Effect game, tentatively dubbed Mass Effect 5 by many from executive producer Michael Gambon, has some great news for the OG trilogy fans. In 2024, a lot of the talent that made up BioWare when the first Mass Effect was released, including leadership at the time, is gone and has been gone for a long time. This is why Anthem was struggling so much, as well as the other recent BioWare games. This isn't true about everyone, though, so Mass Effect fans hoping for a return to the original trilogy, both in terms of design and quality, have some hope. Over on social media, BioWare executive producer Michael Gambon relayed word that the creative director, art director, and game director are all trilogy vets. Of course, he himself can be added to that list as well. In other words, the team responsible for shepherding the new Mass Effect games all have ties to the original game. This could be troubling news if you want something entirely brand new and expansive out of the series, but most of the internet simply wants another Mass Effect game that reminds them of the original trilogy. Basically, the boys are back in town, the real BioWare, basically. The real BioWare will be making this game, not the shell of itself. People suggested just to play Helldivers when it also has earnable in-game microtransactions. Well, yeah, here's the thing. Well, people like Helldivers, so they're going to defend it. And also, once again, funny enough, Dragon's Dogma 2 and Helldivers have a lot in common. Both games, you could earn whatever you needed. But like you saw, they shat on Dragon's Dogma 2. Like with Helldivers 2, people defended it. Just play the game, you'll get it. It's the same thing in Dragon's Dogma 2. So what's the difference? One person said something, people noticed it was getting impressions, so you know what, we're all gonna dogpile on Dragon's Dogma 2, but you don't get any impressions for dogpiling on I noticed on it's even the same with like positive like reviews. I've noticed like there are certain channels, all they do is like negative videos, and the only time I feel like I see them compliment a video game is when the masses are complimenting a video game. So I always question it. I ain't gonna say no name, but I always question it. I'm just like, do you really like this game, or you just know a lot of people like this game and you want to hop on the wave to get some? Like it's always questionable to me. It's always questionable to me. IGN tried to say Helldivers 2 was pay to win. Yeah, Community Notes got their ass. That shit was funny. Community Notes has got their ass. The sheeple, bro. The sheeple. Let me see what else we got. Studio behind Spyro remake and Crash Bandicoot 4 is reportedly working with Xbox on a new game. The newly independent game studio Toys for Bob, which announced last month that it was splitting from Microsoft-owned Activision, has entered an agreement with Xbox for a new game. According to Windows Central, the deal was reportedly mentioned during a recent town hall meeting. Toys for Bob developed 2018 Spyro Reignited trilogy, which was fire, by the way, if you haven't played it. It was behind Crash Bandicoot 4. You know, good quality game, you know, in terms of passing the threshold, but the final 2 hours of this game was some of the most stressful shit of my life, along with the Nintendo Switch port for the Insane trilogy. Bruh, IGN is turning into gaming impression farmers. They are. You know what it is though? It's because old school media, the old guard, is like dying. Like it's all about video now. So it's like, you know, they probably feel desperate. I mean, look at last year. It wasn't just, or even like early this year. It's not just game studios that are releasing people. It's like these websites are firing people too. They're laying people off. It's becoming harder and harder to, you know, remain an authority in the space when most people are not reading. We talked about this on stream. A lot of teachers on TikTok are complaining right now. They hit my For You page about a lot of these kids cannot read. Motherfuckers in the 9th grade with a 3rd grade reading level. And that affects that affects websites like IGN. If niggas can't read anymore, what's the point of a fucking website? You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers just go to their favorite YouTuber or their TikToker who's most likely gonna spread misinformation. Like, I hate to say it, like, I've been saying this, like, don't get me wrong, mainstream media sometimes spreads misinformation, like the IGN shit with the microtransactions and hell divers. But if you ask me who's more likely to spread misinformation, a YouTuber or a journalist, I'm gonna bet my money on a YouTuber. But you know, I guess it's because it's the everyday man just in his bedroom. He can't have an agenda for some reason to some people. Shout out to the 500 people. I said you gotta watch everybody, man. Everybody got agendas. There are no real details as of yet to what the title might be, aside from comment on Xbox's Matt Booty. Maybe a new Spyro game, maybe, or a new game. Period. I was just talking about how critical thinking has been crippled. Bring it back into the schools. Bring it back into the schools. It's crazy. Nah, bro, I've been reading at a 13 level since the 2nd grade. Folks used to be like, "Here you go." Yeah, that's you, not the masses, though. Most people, yo, I seen a TikTok the other day. It was a dude doing an interview on the street, and he asked this chick, he said, name a country. Mind you, they were in New York. They were like downtown New York. He said, name a country in North America. She was like France or some shit like that. Baby girl, you didn't have to say Canada. You didn't have to say Mexico. You could have just said America. I'm like, yeah, we're cooked. I seen that video. Yeah, that shit made me so. I'm like, yo. At first it was funny, but I'm like, yo, this is kind of concerning because these people can vote. These people can vote, man. Just gets dumber. It's all about just getting your likes up on Instagram and shit. Days Gone developers next PS5 exclusive is rumored to be a stealth game. Development started in 2021, rumored to be open world, and early reports reveal that the game will have a multiplayer component, but it's not been revealed what the game will be. But now it's been revealed that the game will be a AAA live service title. This comes from a job posting for a lead project manager. Game development pointing towards their next game being a AAA live service title. The requirements section mentions requiring hands-on experience with AAA live service games. Why they post a picture of something looking similar to Sam Fisher? This what? Yeah, live service. Boo. Yeah, about to be another game. Days Gone off my hard drive. Boo. This is confusing to me. You want to make a stealth live service stealth game? The only thing I can think of is you want to make like a Metal Gear Solid Splinter Cell type of game, but it's live service where you got to pay for skins. But then there's like a multiplayer component. I don't know. Just make a. Oh my goodness. I know this is the time, but what's the song in the background of your video talking about Resident Evil 9? Bro, I don't know what video you're talking about. But I just have random beats playing in the background. Does The Division count as a stealth game? Nah, I wouldn't count that as a stealth game. That's a cooperative action third-person shooter. A stealth game would be Splinter Cell or Metal Gear Solid, or like if you want a shitty example, Thief. Like stealth games are by default like kind of a hardcore genre because it requires thinking. Ghost Recon? No. I wouldn't call Ghost Recon a stealth game. That's more of a stealth action game. Like I think there's a definitive difference. Like stealth action would be Ghost Recon. Assassin's Creed would be stealth action. Even the last Splinter Cell wasn't a stealth game. The one that came out in 2011, that was a stealth action game more so. But Dishonored, yeah, Dishonored's like a stealth action game. Maybe tactical is a better word, I guess. I'm curious. I don't know. What other games have they made? What's the name of this studio? Days Gone developer. What other games have they made? Because Days Gone sucks. Bin Studios. What Bin Studio? Damn, I saw the artist, but I can't find the song. I'm not gonna open that video up and listen for the beat. I don't know. Oh, is Days Gone their only game? It's probably an extraction shooter DNA, like in Extract. Y'all like extraction shooters? Yeah, we're good off that. It sounds like Xbox wants a piece of a Nintendo Switch pie with reportedly fully. Oh, we already talked about that last.